Hey everyone, it is Mary. It is Tuesday, November 30th, the last day of November, the last day of NaNoWriMo. And I don't know about you guys, but I need all the words. I need all the words. I'm finally at 26,000 words, and I can already tell you right now, I don't expect to hit the 50K in the next however many hours. The next, what, 8, 9 hours, something like that. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to hit 30K this month, but doggone it, I am going to try to at least just get as far as I can, because I need to tell this story. This is Joseph retelling. And let's see, is that thing? Yeah, that thing is still kind of going. I accidentally started a certain timer on my laptop and can't stop it without killing the tree. It's like the internet is being really weird today for me. Like, it won't bring anything up on my laptop, or at least it's taking forever to do so. So all the filming that you're going to see is, here on my phone. Unfortunately, that also means that I don't have a timer for you guys to actually watch. You will just be seeing me off to the side doing writing. And oh yeah, I kind of need to switch this around too, so that I can see any comments. But where was I going? In the meantime, I can at least set this Forest app timer that I've installed on my my browser. Sorry, the word escaped me for a second there. And then we can just use that to be able to keep track of things. And please, before we get started, go ahead and say hello. Let me know what it is that you're going to be working on today. Like I said, I'm still working on my NaNoWriMo novel, my retelling of the story of Joseph, set in a sci-fi space genre. And I'm sort of close to the end, but I say close to the end, but I haven't even hit 30,000. But there's been a lot of I guess zero draft or free draft or whatever you call it, a little bit of brainstorming, a lot of brainstorming really, while I'm writing it, just try to get the story down. So that's where I am right now. And hopefully in December, I'm thinking about continuing these broadcasts, but not necessarily making them all writing sprints. I might want to include some productivity sprints as well, because it's with December. We've got Christmas coming up, and any other holidays that everybody celebrates, and it's just kind of crazy. So I might use that as just a productivity sprint where I'm working on not writing projects. Like, I've got some knitting stuff that I could be doing. So looks like we've got Misty. We made it. Still working on the first few chapters of my Nano project, hoping for 10 to 15,000 words today. Well, best of luck to you, Misty. Best of luck to you. Well, this timer is still kind of going. It's got like 5.5 minutes left or so, but go ahead and, I don't know, what would be a good excuse? Come on. What would be a good sprinting time for you? 20, 25 minutes, 15, 30, just so I know what to reset this timer once it finally is done. And Misty, I don't know if you caught it when you first joined up. Internet's going really slow on my computer right now, so you're not going to be seeing any kind of timer up on the screen. It's just going to be me. I'm keeping track of time on my phone. Or no, I'm keeping track of time. No, I'm recording on my phone and keeping the Forest app timer up on my browser. So that's how we're going to be keeping track of things. She says 20 seems to be productive for me. Okay, well, we will stick with 20. So, all right, well, I'm just going to let that thing go, and we will go ahead and get ourselves started with a 20-minute sprint. We might end up going a little bit short, a little bit long, depending on how this works. But here we go, 20 minutes. Good luck. Okay, time is up. Just trying to see if possibly StreamYard could come up a little better on my phone, or on the laptop, but it's not doing too well. So how did this sprint go for you? Let me see, I'll bring that down, bring the comments back up. Let me also update my word count here. I was just typing up actually what I had written in a sprint from this just a couple hours ago, and added a little bit more along with some typos that I accidentally put in trying to get up. And okay, let's see, and then added a little bit more beyond that because there was still some time left over. And let's see, okay, so I added an extra 150 words in that sprint. So how did it go for you? So let's see, what did it say on that now? 26,763. So okay, maybe 30,000 isn't quite as far away as I thought it might be. Because I mean, I'm that close to 27,000, and that's just another 3,000 beyond that. Let's see, what does Misty say? Says it went well. Don't know my word count, but I'd say about 50 to 100 words. Yay, extra words! Yay for extra words! Absolutely. Are you writing by hand? Are you typing? Are you dictating? How are you getting your words in? I may have to go back to writing by hand in this next one. Yay, thank you. Might have to go back to writing by hand in this next one. So my hands were starting to hurt as I was typing this past couple of minutes. But I gotta get there. I want to get there. I want to get there. Let's see. Oh, that's right. That's right. You told me that last time. Typing on an Alpha Smart. The device doesn't have a word counter. That's something they need to put in then, I think. Is to add a word counter for those things, because it would kind of be nice to know, wouldn't it? Okay, well, are we ready to go ahead and get to the next 20-minute sprint? Do you think that might work out? Because we've already been going for 30 minutes already. I don't actually know how long this one is going to be. Since I'm on my phone, I'm at 54% right now, and my charging port doesn't work properly, so I have to use a wireless charger, which means putting it over there, and you don't want to be watching the ceiling fan whirring around while I try to work. That would not be a very attractive view for you. So oh, the newer ones do, but mine is old. Okay. Well, hey, you got to do what works, right? You got to do what works. So anyway, I guess we could go ahead and whatever times work for you. Okay, well, it all works for me, up to about 30 minutes. Anything longer than that, just trying to write for that long, and my brain just goes fried. So I will go ahead and can I actually do it this time? Can I get into StreamYard on my laptop? It's finally starting to act like it wants to do something. Maybe. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get the next timer going while we wait. Actually, I can. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So fingers crossed that this works. Let's also get the next banner up. We'll go ahead and still do the 25 minutes like we thought. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. See you in 20. Okay, time is up. All right, so how did you do? I started writing by hand, so I don't know yet how many words I wrote by hand, but I at least got, about a page and a half in my notebook. So, and I'm continuing on with the scene that I had started this earlier this afternoon. It's the scene where Pharaoh has had his dream and he's telling his servants and his priests about it, and they're trying to figure out what in the world it means, and nobody can figure out what it means. So, but I've had to put it in the realm of my story. And Pharaoh's not really Pharaoh, but he's some kind of royal leader anyway. And it's the that's really also the symbol of their right to rule, is having these visions that they believe come from their gods. Just kind of like in the multiple gods, kind of like how the Egyptians did in the Bible. So I, and this is from a servant's point of view that I don't think we otherwise see at the moment, anyway, anywhere else in the novel. I don't know, we might end up seeing her again a little later on after, yeah, I guess we will, maybe, once my Joseph character actually goes to this place to help interpret Pharaoh's dreams. So I've got that coming up. So that's probably where we're going to see her again. And so I love how these scenes are just coming to mind, that they were not planned and yet they fit the story still. It's not something that's necessarily going to be deleted. So hopefully everything's going to work out right. And I'm not seeing anything out of Misty yet. Of course, I also don't know how much slower this is between me and in real time and what you see. Excuse me, I had to get some water. I'm also just grateful that the cough that I had this morning appears to be gone for the moment. Oh, good, you are still here. Interesting. Love unplanned moments. Yeah, aren't they great? Aren't they great? That happened to me earlier in the month. If you were here for one of the earlier in the month broadcasts, my Benjamin character, I've mentioned before, had wanted some more page time, so I needed to follow him for a couple thousand words to figure out what it was that he wanted to do. Excuse me, which I know I eventually want to get back to him, but at the moment I'm not sure, what his path is, or where it's going to lead, rather. I know that, eventually, he and the other brothers are going to come to the Egypt area to ask for help, but I don't know. I don't know where, how that part is going to work out, but, fingers crossed that I can get it worked out. Excuse me. Okay, so it is, excuse me. Maybe it's time to pull over one of those energy drinks like my brother thinks. Anyway, it is almost 4 o'clock, so it's probably time to go ahead and get started on another 20-minute sprint. I'm going to try to get at least one more in before my phone gets too low on battery. So, are you ready to go ahead and get started? Because we can totally do that. And apologies also earlier. I don't know if you saw my comment earlier. I had been trying to bring up StreamYard so that I could share the timer that I've got going, but it was just too stinking slow and it didn't work out. So, anywho, go ahead and get this started. And something that I'm not sure where it came from. A little cut on my hand. I didn't know where it came from. Okay, I think you're ready for one more. All right, well, we will go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1. Good luck. See you in 20 minutes. That's the end of that 20-minute sprint. I think I wrote a lot more than I expected to that time. Got, what is it, almost 2.5 pages written in my notebook now. I had to, finish up the scene with the servants and the priests trying to interpret Pharaoh's dream and not having any luck. And now I'm back at the space station with Joseph and some of the other characters there, and these two scenes are going a lot faster and a lot better than I expected. This is really another one of those unplanned scenes here in the novel. So apparently, it is both good to have an outline, but also good to, feel free to stray from that outline and just to see what works best for the story. So this, uh, as I maybe make more videos about how I've been writing this book and some of the lessons that I'm learning about it as the series goes on, or the book, maybe the video series, I don't know. Anyway, as the book goes on, maybe some of the lessons that I share, or maybe one of them will be about, lessons I learned about outlining. So, sorry, I just had to let my cat out, so excuse me for getting in real close to the screen there for a bit. Yeah, yeah, they're coming faster than I expected. So I don't know yet how many words I've written in this, whole live stream in total so far. But, okay, I'm looking at the time and I'm looking at my battery percentage here. I could probably manage a slightly shorter sprint, maybe a 15-minute sprint for this final stream. I knew it was going to be cutting it short with me not being able to properly charge my phone while the live stream is going. But before we get into that final sprint, I do want to thank you for coming, especially you, Misty, who's watching this live, and anybody else who might be watching the replay. Glad you stopped by, and I'm glad that, or I hope rather, that you were able to get some sort of productivity done. Okay, good. 15 works for you. While you were watching this. And I really hope that November has been a somewhat productive month for all of you. Whether you actually hit the 50,000 NaNoWriMo goal or whatever personal goal you might have had for yourself for the month. I hope you at least reach something that you are content or you are happy with. So, yeah, I was hoping to get to the 50, but if I can at least get to the 30, I will be satisfied, and I can just keep on working on the story later on, whether after December or during December. I just won't count it toward, NaNoWriMo, or I won't continue to film about that or vlog about it with my NaNoWriMo vlog, which I'm going to have to start editing that some more after today as well. Okay, so let me get this reset to 15 minutes. And let me go ahead and find my 15-minute banner here. All right, here we go. Okay, so this will be, like I said, the final sprint of the broadcast. Thank you again for coming. And I wish you the best of luck in this last sprint. In 3, 2, 1, happy writing. All right, that is it. Time is up. And yeah, that was definitely the last stream. I think I got another page and a half, page and 3/4, maybe. I'll have to double check that later. But like I said, at the end of the last one, I'm still on the station with my Joseph character, and finding out that he's in love, or not in love. In love, he hasn't identified it as that, at least, but he at least likes the girl. And so this scene is going very well, going very surprising. Also ended up writing a little bit, just because it seemed to fit, of his parents' backstory in there, just because it really seemed to work out to kind of fit. And how did it do for you, by the way? I think after dinner, or maybe during dinner or something, I am going to hurry up and type all of these notes back into my Scrivener file, so that I can know for sure exactly how many words I have gotten today. And between this and this morning, I don't know, hopefully I've gotten close to 1,000 words. I mean, we'll find out. And then there's another sprint going on after dinner with my local writing group that I'm going to be participating in. And anyway, it looks like battery is starting to wind down a little bit. I'm down at 22%, and it's about 4:40 now, Arkansas time. So let's see. Misty says, got a bit sidetracked, but got some words in. Thanks for hosting. Very productive. Thank you. I'm glad that these are able to help you, Misty. They're finally helping me today as well, after struggling for, I don't know, probably half the month or something on this story. But I'm glad these were able to be productive for you. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm thinking about hosting some productivity sprints in December, and that way you can choose whether to be working on writing or any other kind of productivity around the house, be it some kind of housework or Christmas present, something or other, or reading, or what have you. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know, and keep an eye out for those future broadcasts, at least through December. Hopefully, well, maybe we'll continue them into the new year. We'll see. But I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the day, and whatever it is you get for the month. Congratulations, you did great, and I'm happy for you for whatever it is you managed to do. I am content with whatever it is that I end up with, because this is a story I wanted to tell, and it kind of surprised me for where it wanted to go. So anyway, thanks again, and I will see you all sometime next month. Bye.